President of the United States stood before the world and delivered a sentence that sounded calm, but carried the weight of a warning. Now we may have to take it a step further, or we may not. You're going to be finding out over the next probably 10 days. 10 days. In geopolitics, 10 days can mean sanctions, missiles, or secret negotiations. At the same moment, a new board of peace was announced, supposedly to serve Palestinian peace. But here's the question, shaking diplomats across the globe. How can a nation that has repeatedly vetoed ceasefire resolutions now lead a peace initiative? To understand this, we must look beyond the headlines and into the machinery of power. Inside the chambers of the United Nations Security Council, one vote can stop the world, and the United States holds that power. Over the years, Washington has vetoed multiple resolutions critical of Israel, arguing they were unbalanced or undermined negotiations. To critics, those vetoes shield Israel from international accountability. To U.S. officials, they protect a vital ally in a volatile region. But when the same country launches a peace board, skepticism rises. Is this diplomacy, or is it control? Because in global politics, whoever leads the peace process controls the outcome. The 10-day warning was not aimed at Palestine, it was aimed at Iran. Tehran, long at odds with Washington, supports armed groups such as Hamas and Hezbollah. The United States considers both terrorist organizations. Iran sees them as resistance forces. Behind the Gaza conflict lies a broader struggle, U.S. influence versus Iranian expansion. Every missile in Lebanon, every rocket in Gaza echoes a larger rivalry. So when the president sets a 10-day clock, the message is layered. Peace on the surface, pressure underneath. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is more than headlines. It is decades of war, displacement, failed negotiations, and broken trust. The United States officially supports a two-state solution. Yet in practice, American policy has consistently prioritized Israel's security. Palestinians demand statehood. Israel demands protection from armed groups. Iran uses the crisis to challenge American dominance. And global powers like Russia and China watch for opportunity. So the Board of Peace may not just be about ending violence. It may be about preventing something far bigger, a regional war that pulls in multiple nations. Geopolitics is rarely about pure peace. It is about leverage, control, energy, routes, military positioning, and domestic political calculations. If Washington allows the UN to dictate peace terms, it loses influence. If it leads the process itself, it shapes the rules. By vetoing certain UN resolutions, the US prevents external pressure on Israel. By creating its own peace mechanism, it keeps the steering wheel. Meanwhile, the 10-day warning to Iran signals something else: deterrence. A reminder that escalation has limits. Diplomacy and threat, moving side by side. 10 days in diplomacy, deadlines are weapons. They create uncertainty. They force responses. They test alliances. Will we see new sanctions, military movement, cyber retaliation, or secret talks behind closed doors? History shows that when American presidents set deadlines toward Iran, something follows. The question is not whether something will happen. The question is what. So what is this really? A sincere push for peace, a strategic containment of Iran, or a recalibration of American dominance in the Middle East? In geopolitics, peace initiatives and power struggles often wear the same face. And sometimes, the Board of Peace is also the chessboard of war. The world now waits 10 days.
Your support keeps Timeless Hub growing. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.